Hey, everyone, Dan, the GM here, bringing you What the Dice, Season 2. This season is Shadowrun. Now, normally I would say we're gonna meet our regular players, but if you haven't noticed, different music means a collab. So let's meet our players, shall we?
Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Friendship. You can find me over at Critical Hits. We do Sinless, we do Shadowrun on Empty, all the other fun Shadowrun stuff. Today I'm going to be playing the Decker Fish and Chips.
Hey everybody, I'm Miz. You can find me on What the Dice, Sinless, kind of everywhere. And today I'm playing the Decker Bite. Probably going to be a disaster.
Hey guys, I'm Nytlin, and today I'll be playing Cheryl Star. Listener discretion advised. Content warning level green. Standard Shadowrun subject matter: foul language, sex, violence, drugs. For all of our content warning, none of these subjects go into graphic detail, but it is involved in the story of the episode. Listener discretion advised.
Hoy, chummers, it is Sparks here. So, yeah, seems as if our runners have found some treasure troves of data and pay data and more questions than answers, but, they's gonna get a payday, it seems like. And it seems as if there's something amiss in the Golden City Broadcast Company. Some fragging Decker with the, handle data spike had gotten in and fragged around with the data and either helped or inadvertently helped or something. These runners that were doing something, or these Halloweeners, we're not sure what they were, but they definitely didn't seem like what they were supposed to be. So, what's next? Maybe there's a little bit more data they can grab. Maybe there's something they can do to get some more information. But, only a deep dive in the Matrix will tell us more. So, why don't we, go catch up with them Deckers and see what the frack is going down in the Golden City Broadcast Company.
As the camera fades in, we find ourselves in the digital world of the Matrix. We find ourselves passing through a login screen and seeing the massive collective of data that is used for the Golden City Broadcast Company. Small digital sprites run from place to place, moving and sending emails, files, things of that nature. But that is not what we're here to watch. As we pan across, we see Fish and Chips, and we see Bite skulking about inside the Matrix here in this closed-off network system, hunting down a lead for their Johnson, finding more questions than answers. As we come back in and zoom in to Bite, we see the digital system registering her as admin. What would you like to do?
I would like to access this admin's account and check all their outgoing and incoming messages, emails, all that stuff.
After typing in all the code and going through the rigmarole of digging through what looks like about 5 to 10 requests for my keyboard's not working, my mouse isn't working, my monitor is strangely colored. The gambit of the normal IT bull dreck. You start to come across these series of emails that are more friendly. They don't seem as professional. Discussions of almost like they're playing chess, like pawn to rook, things like that. It looks like maybe they have a pen pal that they play online chess with or shadow chess with. You're not entirely sure because there's not a lot of context.
I see. Well, I did just find something very suspicious. Emails with chess moves from the work email. This feels like a code or a cipher to me.
Okay.
Could I run a search in the background for chess move ciphers? just have that running in the background.
Yeah.
Just hacking.
Yes.
Yeah, 5 hits is good.
With 5 hits, your program starts to run in the background, determining and scanning every single email that is flagged with these chess moves, trying to decipher, if any type of code or anything of the sort.
Dude, it's literally two office drones just playing chess over email with each other.
You have to check everything, you know? No, and then can I grab the ID of this admin account? Just like name.
It's the guy that is on the clipboard.
Oh, okay. It's all this Devin guy.
Yeah, it seems like Devin is the only one that has access to this computer on a regular basis.
Okay, very good. Alrighty. I'm probably... Let's see. What's the next move here?
I got a quick question. Bite, did you send Fish and Chips the file with the Cyber Spider with the headgear on sitting in the room? Was that one of the files you sent him?
I did, yes.
Fish and Chips, roll me a software use for a second. I want to see if you notice something, or if your system registers it.
4 hits. 4 hits worth of registering.
Yeah, it's not a bad roll. With 4 hits, after a couple of minutes of walking around working, you stop for a moment and look back at the logs. You have all these pictures of all of the employees. You look up Devin just to see kind of maybe downloading his ID card or something to get you some more access.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something that you notice. Devin's ears droop down. On the picture with the elf with the VR headset, his ears are more pointed up. They look the same.
Mm-hmm.
They're wearing the same clothing as in the or in the ID badge, but the ears are just, there's a change.
Hey, Bite, there's something going on with this guy's ears, and I'll shoot her over the picture of the ID badge. Either he put a bunch of hairspray in his ears that day, or maybe this is somebody impersonating this guy. I don't know, but it's not the same. It's not the same thing, man.
No, they aren't. The latter seems likely an impersonator. They had the password, though, so they had to get that from somewhere.
I mean, is it a stretch to think that maybe somebody just, jacked him up at his house and then disguised himself and came in and did the thing?
No, that is perfectly reasonable.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to see if I can't find out who actually retasked these 3 goofballs to cover this event. I mean, it was an automated system that actually kind of summoned them, but somebody had to have flagged that. So give me a minute. Let me see what I can't dig up.
Yes, work away.
Roll me a hack.
Okay. I can do that. Oh, yeah, 6 hits. Yeah, I'll take that.
6 hits? Oh, yeah. It's Devin, who shouldn't be able to do this. It even shows that he bypassed it, looking at it, he might be an administrator, but he's technically not their boss. So it looks like he had to type in a authorization code that looks like he might have just hacked it and just created one.
Okay. So Devin or Devin's impersonator was the one responsible for getting these 3 chuckleheads on scene. This is smelling more and more like a run every minute.
It is.
All right, so we've covered the 5 minor points. Now we just need the raw video for the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got some pieces of the raw video.
I tell you what, Bite. Why don't we tag team this thing and just pull everything that they have, and then I think we're done in here. Sound like a plaid?
Yes, I think that would be wise.
All right. Well.
Yep.
If that's the case, then Fish and Chips is going to. You'll see his icon like a big splash of water, and when the water recedes, he's actually in a tugboat now, and he's going to task all of like his processing power into like a big trawler net and just start like scraping every node for camera footage to get everything that could possibly like exist on this system while he's in here.
For that one particular date?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do the same, and just in case any ice decides to visit our way, I'll put a cry wolf somewhere else in the system.
Both of you roll me either hacking or software, whichever one is higher.
Mine's the same. Can I roll them both?
You know what? Yeah, go for it. Since you're doing an extended test, go for both.
Hooray!
All right, I got 6 on hacking and 4 on software.
4 on hacking, 3 on software.
It takes you guys probably about a minute of just deep dive, scraping the bottom of the barrel footage. Between the two of you, as your decks begin to kind of remove frames that are aired and building out this unedited footage, both of you come across this one picture. It is a single frame of this Devin, but he looks different. He is wearing sunglasses and he is clearly like ducking under a camera as it's moving. He looks like he's 15, but if you look at Devin's actual profile information, he's in his early 30s. At a glance, yes, they look the same, but at the same time they don't. They're definitely not related. It's just the, same color hair, same style hair. They're wearing the same clothing. It looks like whoever this mysterious elf is the one that actually hacked in.
Okay. And they just disguise themselves to look similar to this Devin admin, use his terminal with his password, and then pass all this stuff from the inside.
Yep.
Okay. While we're doing this, can I specifically try and find any kind of like external cameras catching this person entering the building or exiting the building, getting into a vehicle, getting out of a vehicle?
Go ahead and roll me a hacking.
3 hits.
With 3 hits, after doing some scrubbing across all the different cameras, looking from entrances to exits, you do catch where he came in from. Looks like he rolled up on a bicycle, parked in like a little bicycle rack off to the side. You see him have a short conversation with someone in a vehicle that the windows are tinted up. They basically rolled down the window maybe an inch or two so that they can hear each other. The black vehicle rolls off and this not Devin walks in. You watch as he goes past all the checkpoints and he keeps flashing a badge like he's supposed to be there.
Am I able to get a plate off of the vehicle that he was talking to?
You're able to get about, with that many rolls, I'll let you have the full plate.
Okay. I'll take that down and save all this stuff, so that's pretty good. I think once we're done here, I think it's about all we need, right?
Yeah, I think we got everything.
As you two are finalizing this last bit of raw video footage so that you have everything you can possibly get your Johnson, a message comes across your comms from your contact Glacier, who is the dwarf that wore the blue suit that you met. In the message, there is a quick, "Hey, can you guys do me a favor? I'm going to drop you a data file. Can you just drop it anywhere in their system? I need to try to find something out." And you see just a PDF of what looks like a strange just report on the runner raids.
Send him a message back. 1K? Question mark.
I was going to send the same.
He replies, "I'll give you 2 if you can drop it into the core system."
Done.
Digital high five.
Yeah, digital high five. Hoof to hand.
Is it in slow motion and then freeze frame?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like, except Bite doesn't have hands, so it's just a
Yeah,
fisherman
hoof.
and a pony, like, slapping hand and hoof.
What a stupid.
It's so dumb.
Well, to the core system we go. We have everything we need here, yes?
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm going to actually task a data packet with all this and dump it to external storage.
Yeah, that is good. I'm going to start scrubbing our signal clean.
So who is going to do the data drop?
I will. Fish.
And I have a signal scrubber program, so I'm gonna just set that loose.
As Fish, you go into the core system to drop off this data packet. You notice a couple of odd things.
Okay.
They're not threatening, they're just odd. You've been in a Decker long enough to know when someone is using tracer programs. You notice that there is a search and tracer program that literally has the command runner raids or runners, shadow runners. Like it's searching every document for these file names or for this information, just those words. You don't know if it's a censorship program or what. As you drop that data packet for it to be let loose, that search bot walks over, picks it up, scans it, and you just see it flash green for a moment and then just return like nothing has been going on.
Okay.
That is strange.
Can I analyze this program?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your software.
6 hits.
With 6 hits, this looks like it might be a custom search bot. Something that someone that has a lot of skill and a lot of knowledge in keeping it looking like it's part of the system designed it. And it is definitely scrubbing all the information it can about any words that are related to shadow running. Even inside the contact lists. Like some people might have their sources marked as runner. It is scrubbing the entire system, pulling every single one of these files and building a data store of them.
All right, I'll make a note of that. I don't want to met this thing though.
No, I think
I feel like I feel like if we pull it offline, like it's gonna like send up a red
trick
flag.
everything.
Yeah, it's not our job.
No,
We're not getting paid though.
no, we are not getting paid for that. We got the extra pay. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go. Gracefully log off here, I guess.
Yep,
Yeah.
graceful log off.
As you log off like you were supposed to be here, re-securing the network as you leave, the cameras pan away and we see these strange remote devices. The green light flashes, then turns blue. As you both return to your meat bodies, there's a slight smell of ionization as the two little chips, as you unplug them, burn their tracers. And as you both begin to prep to deliver your data packets, we will call the end of the COLAB here. As the camera fades in, we find ourselves in the Central Park in the Golden City, in the AAA districts. Around, we see families playing in the parks, vendors selling hot dogs, drinks, popcorn, cotton candy, and security teams walking the perimeter as this day is nice, peaceful, and rather warm out. The camera slowly pans as we see a dwarf in a blue suit walking next to the famous Cheryl Star. Looks as if they are just having a casual conversation, grabbing a hot dog as they find themselves a nice quiet place to sit and just what seems like catch up. As the camera zooms in, we watch as they sit down at this park bench. The dwarf in the suit that we know is Glacier. His ice blue eyes are scanning around as the conversation shifts from this idle chit-chatty conversation to something seeming a little bit more serious. All right, Cheryl. So, the team got back to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, he hands you a small data chip. Everything they gave me is on here. I can go over the stuff I looked at and kind of give you some ideas of what we were seeing as runners. I reviewed everything pretty in-depthly.
You know, that doesn't surprise me. I kind of expected you to. But that's good.
Yeah, I also, during the run, had them slip something in, and I'll go over that near the end. But, yeah.
Oh, Cheryl Starr would have such a smirk on her face hearing that, and she'd just like, I thought you weren't in the business anymore.
I'm not in the business anymore, but, you know, gotta look out for those who are.
You know, I almost feel like I'm on the same page with that one.
Yeah, well, from what I saw, there's something going on, but let's go over what...
Oh.
Yeah. Let's go over the stuff the team found. So,
Alright.
at a quick glance, it looks like nothing was out of the ordinary if you didn't dig deep.
Yeah, that's why I hired them.
Well, even a corporate spider would probably have just looked past a lot of these small things.
Well, as weird as those two were, I'm glad they were worth it.
Yeah, they're more the eclectic type, but Deckers tend to hang out in the Matrix more than in the meat space, so...
Yeah, I remember talking to many runners.
Yeah.
But go on. So what'd we find?
Alright, so, from what we were digging around, what we found was, it looks like your automatic system that you use to send people to where they need to be kicked out 10 minutes till the gala actually started.
It kicked out until, so it was offline before or after the gala?
It was more, it decided to send out the replacement people 10 minutes before the gala started, which, from what you've told me, it's usually a 30-minute to an hour prior, so that you know you have coverage.
Yeah, you can't even get across town to the gala from the news station in enough time.
Yeah.
You need an hour.
Yeah. So what I was looking at and what the team found was it looks like you had 3 people that were sent out, pulled from some small fluff pieces around town. You had some camera operator with the name Jack, a reporter named Haley, and then the software programming tech for editing named Eric. It looks like they were pulled from pieces from all over the city. Jack looked like he was way down south reporting or recording for some B footage for some report you had going on in, like, I guess the dock area about, I guess they're building a new ship or launching a new ship or some bull dreck like that.
So you're saying everyone that was pulled was probably the least available person possible.
And the lowest ranking.
So the system did the absolute polar opposite to what it's programmed and supposed to do.
Right.
Was there a problem in the software?
I don't know. Our runners didn't check that because that'd be in the system too long, and that's more programmed check.
That's fair.
Yeah. Haley looked like she was actually reporting something on the far west side of town about some new light upgrades for the safety lights.
Yeah, she's a rookie. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be anything big.
Right. And then Eric was pulled from far north during a live broadcast on some fluff piece about pets, dogs, or something like that. I don't know.
Huh. All right.
So they were basically pulled from the furthest points of the city 10 minutes until they had to be at the gala.
Hence why we didn't have anyone show up until near the middle or end of the gala?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Uh-huh. All right. What about the fire alarm system?
So they found a couple of things. It looks like someone had delayed the system and then basically push and held the water release button.
That's a manual. Someone had to actually do that.
They had to be in the system to do it.
Now, what our team found was your spider, Devin, who is your corporate spider, who was supposed to be there, was logged in, but they didn't see any traces of him. But they did keep finding these small, like, rookie decker tricks, like trip lines and things like that. Stuff that most experienced deckers don't do.
So he got hacked.
Or his information was stolen, like
Well,
passwords.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
someone got his ability to log in.
Yeah, and they might have found the way they did it, which was one of those emails where it's the, hey, I need your login information to verify X, Y, or Z from some unknown company.
Our spider can't be that stupid.
Apparently he was, because he fell for it, or at least it looks like he fell for it.
Interesting. So, probably gonna have to follow that one up too?
Yeah, your spider's name is Devin.
Alright. Would it be smart or really dumb to go and tell him what I found?
I don't know. But we did get a name on the decker that did the work. At least
Oh.
a monogram. At least his runner name.
Alright, that's something.
Yeah, his name's Data Spike.
Why does that sound familiar?
I don't know. Jack Point is a famous
That one
decker.
that one sounds familiar.
Data Spike? I don't know. He didn't come across any of the runners I know. I asked around, and just a lot of people didn't, like, no one knows him. We couldn't find him on ShadowNet. He is just either a rookie trying to make his name for himself, or maybe Devin's moonlighting as a decker. I don't know.
Alright, regardless.
We did get kind of an ID on Data Spike, at least who we think is Data Spike. It looks like they look like Devin or dress like Devin, but their ears, instead of pointing straight up, kind of have this droop to them.
Different species of elf or just a characteristic?
Might be a characteristic. Might also be that they used wires to make their ears bend down.
Yeah, that is true.
But he was caught talking to someone in the security camera. We couldn't see who it was in the car. All the windows were black tinted, but we did get a license plate number, and that's included in the information.
Alright, I can always follow that lead up. Like my old reporting days.
Yeah, God, I don't even know where to begin on how off all of this seems from a runner point of view. Like, it was all very rookie tricks.
And yet they managed to pull this off.
Yeah.
So either we got a major problem on our side of security, or those guys were actually good.
Yeah. We were not able to identify the Halloweeners. We did get confirmation based on the video footage, and which is all included in this data packet. They were definitely not Halloweeners. The colorations were off. Everything looked more movie-esque than real to life.
Which, if you don't know any better with the real-to-life problems, you wouldn't know any better.
Yeah. Your
Alright.
camera footage was definitely hacked and edited.
Oh, and that's probably because of this data spike guy.
That's what we're thinking. But we were able to get what we could in the raw. There's some missing frames here and there, and some data errors in it, but nothing that I could see that's going to stop you from being able to maybe investigate further.
Oh yeah, this is plenty of things to continue investigating.
Yeah, there's one other thing that our guys found that might be a concern that you might need to bring up to your uppers.
That'll be fun. What?
It looks like inside your archives you've got some kind of hyper custom search bot going on.
Oh?
Yeah, apparently it looks like it's supposed to be there, but it's filtering out information. From what our guys could tell, it's distinctly looking for runner or runner raid or shadow runners, things like that. And it is gathering the information and removing it from your archives, which means that if anyone used the term, it was pulled from the information, which means if you have any reporters that are using runners for information and flagging them as like Shadowrunners, runners, or anything of that style. This bot is pulling that information and gathering it and sending it somewhere. We can't figure out where.
Other than us nosy news people, who would want that information?
Well, I have a theory, and that's where what I did came in.
All right.
You know how those runner raids kick out every week?
Yeah, and they tend to fail.
Right. I wanted to know why they're failing. That's what I was trying to do. So I dropped a data drop in there that would give me some kind of leeway, some kind of information. And to make sure the bait was nice and sweet, I made the comment that inside Prisma Gem, Jackpoint will be at a small club.
Cheryl would look at him for a second, piecing it together, going, "You're the one who called the runner raid in Prisma Gem?"
I did not call it. No.
You placed false information to send somebody there.
Yes.
And they fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yes.
So they just did a raid outside of the Golden City, outside of their jurisdiction, for nothing.
Yep.
That's ironically beautiful, and I love that. But at the same time, oh, Drac.
Yeah, but that tells me the leak, or at least the information they're gathering, is through you. Not you, but the Golden City Broadcasting.
And it somehow, directly or indirectly, is being fed to the city guard.
Yeah, to specifically the Runner Enforcement Agency.
Oh, well, that definitely thickens the plot.
Yeah, so I don't know what that means. I'm not sure, but it's definitely something.
Yeah, I'll be busy tonight going over everything and following up some leads.
Yeah, I mean, it was more just me grasping at straws.
But you actually grabbed something.
Yeah, which honestly, that is just some edge right there. I mean, I had been looking at different ways to kind of do that. I was thinking about trying to get someone inside the Golden City Guard itself to see if I couldn't get a hold of their records, but this was just, it was an opportunity and I had to grab it.
Well, the question is now, I could probably go back to, he was my, I wonder if, I'm gonna have to talk to some people.
Yeah.
But we definitely need to get that hidden bot thing shut down.
I don't even think your Corpo Spider knows about it.
Yeah, it looks like hopefully I can just go talk to him and keep everything hush-hush. Because I really don't want to have to go and be like, oh, hi, by the way, I hired a bunch of people to spy on us. That'll go over great.
Well, what you could do is plant a report, because it's taking and deleting the files. Drop a report, information in there, go to try to reclaim it, and if it's gone, then you have warrant to go over and talk to somebody.
Alright, that's an easy setup that I can do, which would then plant the bigwigs into looking into things.
Yeah.
Without directly going, hey, I did this.
Yeah, but it's so weird that you guys only got one Corpo Spider. Did one quit or something?
Cheryl would think back.
No, you guys, just because of it being an air gap system, the higher-ups believed that only one corporate spider would be needed during operation hours, just to make sure IT work got taken care of.
Alright, she goes, no, I think we've only ever had the one, and I think it's because of the air gap. You literally have to physically get in there, just like I did, and there's enough new faces, new hires, janitors. It honestly, thinking about it now, probably wouldn't be that hard.
No. I mean, you could always bring that up going, hey, with these files being gone, I drop it at night. Drop it like as you're leaving. And then when it's gone in the morning, maybe you guys can get another Corpo Decker in there or something. Not that I want a system more secure, but I mean,
to protect literally our runners, like,
yeah.
That's the thing. Yes, we know there are runners. We talk to them. We know what goes on in the city because you guys are our information. We would get nowhere without them.
Yeah.
We protect them. They give us information. That's the way reporting works.
Yeah.
That's probably why I was rather successful, is because I literally protected my identities of my people, my contacts.
Because I don't think you ever even flagged anyone. I don't think you used the term runner in anything I've ever seen you report.
No, I never did. I might have called you guys mercenaries, people for hire. I never used the language runner. I knew better.
Yeah, well, some of your reporters are. And that's probably why the runner raids are hitting, is because they're targeting known locations.
Well, it's hot news. It's a hot word now.
Yet you guys never report on it because the files keep disappearing on you.
Well, I'm also not the one training all the new rookies, so I'm stuck behind the desk now.
Yeah. I don't know. This is a lot more Buldrek than I expected.
Well, you want to keep running it with me?
Yeah.
I think your knowledge on this side of the fence and my knowledge on my side of the fence, I think this will be a good thing and will help a lot of people.
Yeah. I think first thing we need to do is seal up and delete that bot. So dropping a fake report on that so we can get that bot taken care of is probably our biggest concern.
All right. I'll drop a fake report that includes the word runner in it.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah. I don't know. With all these runner rates failing, I'm even surprised the mayor's even got that thing going on.
Are you sure it's the mayor that's doing it?
Well, the mayor has to be backing it because he's the one that started the program. But whoever's in charge of it, I'm surprised they're even still hired because, I mean, what's the count on the raids now? We're pushing like, what, 50? Because they're doing it almost weekly now.
Oh, it can't be 50. There's maybe like 15 that's happened.
It feels like a lot more.
It's not. It's a lot in the sense of it's more than like 2. I think we're still under 20. I think we're at like 14 or 15.
Yeah. And then you also have whoever this Eddie Sparks is that's literally giving us warnings, which I don't even know how he's finding out.
I think he has his ears with the runners. That's what I'm guessing.
Or he's got an inside link to the runner raids.
Well, we'll worry about that once we close this problem.
Problems never close. They just seal up a little bit.
All right, well, we gum up this little leak right here.
Yeah. I don't know. But at least we got you the information you were looking for. We've got some proof that the air gap system's been hacked by somebody. Your auto system's definitely been messed with. You have proof that someone's messed with the fire safety system. But I'm not sure how you would take care of this. Maybe just getting another corporate spider, one that's experienced, might be able to clean up that system as well.
Yeah, it sounds like ours has gotten complacent. Or bought off.
Or he's new and doesn't know.
Well, I would have no idea really who the corporate spider is. It's not like I deal with that.
Yeah. Alright. Well, you got the info. Hopefully it helps with whatever you're doing.
I think it will.
As we watch the camera zoom out and we see the world around us once again, we watch as off in the distance there is a group of runners hightailing it between building edges, being chased by the Golden City guard as they disappear into the sewers. This is where we end this week's episode.
Well, my runner friends. It seems as if Cheryl Starr's got all the data she can get our hands on. It seems as if her first foray into being a Johnson has at least gotten her a lead, and maybe a little bit of extra. But with these questions and answers come the inevitable what next? Does she confront whomever is doing this? Does she sit on it, like waiting for it to come to that perfect point where she can strike while the iron is perfectly hot? Well, Cheryl Starr seems like she's a smart cookie and is going to be strategic about it, at least in theory. But she's got ammo. All she now needs to do is load it into that Ruger Super Hawk and pull the trigger. Well, I see a little flashy light telling me it is time for me to get going. Someone's tracing me. So, as always, my friends, remember the tenets of shadow running. Stick to the shadows. Always keep your gun loaded. And never make a deal with a dragon. This is S2CE72, and I am signing out.
Hey everyone, Nytlin here, co-creator of What the Dice, and player of Sparkles for Season 2, to do some thank yous here at the end of our episode. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for listening. We would not be here today without you, and I do mean that sincerely. We never thought we would get this far, and knowing that there's someone out there, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one with the earballs listening right now. If it wasn't for you guys and us knowing that you're actually here and enjoying what you're listening to, we wouldn't have kept going, and it genuinely fills our heart with joy, and I want to make sure that we tell you every single time at the end of these episodes. We are eternally grateful. Second, we would like to take a moment to thank all the things that we use in our day-to-day What the Dicey ways. First up, Epidemic Sound for our sound effects and music, Podbean for being our host, Foundry VTT, and Forge VTT for creating their virtual tabletop gaming applications and services, CraigBot for our recordings, Catalyst Game Labs for Shadowrun, which is the current system we are running. And with that, if you can spare a moment of effort and want to help us out, the best thing that you can do is honestly tell a friend, share us, drop a link in a Discord somewhere that you're a part of, or take that 2-second effort of hitting a like, hitting a follow, giving us a star rating. Whatever the button is on whatever it is that you're listening to us on goes a long way in helping us fight that horrible algorithm monster. Also, the Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in the connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to What the Dice to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary material for the promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with What the Dice in any official capacity whatsoever.